Welcome to Change Bites with Rafa Mustafa, where change management insights are shared in small, practical bites. Tune in for actionable tips and real-world strategies, with an infographic summary available on the Agile-Brainz LinkedIn page and website. Let's dive into today's episode.
Every change leader has faced this. You've got the strategy mapped out, the team ready, but the sponsor, your biggest ally, seems out of reach. Their attention is spread across multiple projects, and you're left wondering, how can I bring them into this change as a committed partner? Hi, and welcome to Change Bites. I'm excited to dive into this first episode by exploring a topic that every change practitioner needs to master: how to effectively engage a project sponsor. I remember the first time I truly understood how much of a difference a sponsor's support can make. It's like having a powerful engine behind the change. With the right approach, you can make that connection solid and valuable. So today, I'm sharing some practical tips and experiences to help you build strong relationships with sponsors, secure their involvement, and ultimately drive change forward. All right, let's dive in. One of the first areas I focus on when engaging a sponsor is understanding their specific priorities and aligning the change with what they care about most. Sponsors are usually juggling multiple projects, so I found that framing conversations in a way that resonates with them is essential. Every sponsor cares about outcomes that directly support their goals, like reducing risks or achieving key business results. So instead of listing change activities, I focus on the change success metrics. For instance, I once shared a metric that aimed to cut support tickets by 30%, and that immediately got the sponsor's attention. When sponsors see exactly how the initiative aligns with their objectives, they're far more likely to stay engaged throughout the process. Numbers really help here. Sponsors respond well to data because it gives them clarity on what success looks like and allows them to weigh risks against return on investment. This way, they can feel confident about their involvement, knowing it's backed by tangible value. Another important part of engaging a sponsor is positioning yourself as their partner, not just the person managing the change. I often create a sponsor checklist to outline the key actions and responsibilities at each stage of the project. Sponsors find tools like these helpful, and it keeps them focused without overwhelming them. I also use visual roadmaps, which offer a clear view of what's coming up and help them stay engaged with what matters most. And here is a tip I really can't stress enough. Make it easy for them. Sponsors are busy people, so I prepare ready-to-use communications that they can quickly review and share. One sponsor once told me, having these talking points saved me so much time and kept me looking prepared. Providing these resources not only saves them time, but also keeps messaging consistent across the team. The easier you make it for them to engage, the more likely they will stay actively involved. Regular updates are also essential, but I'll keep them short and focused. Sponsors don't have time to sift through pages of information, so a brief progress report or a concise recap after missed meetings works best. It helps them stay in the loop without feeling overloaded. So, to recap the strategies we talked about today, for engaging a sponsor effectively, first, align with their priorities by showing how the change directly supports their key goals like risk reduction or cost saving. Then, use clear metrics to show measurable impact. Data resonates well and helps the sponsor see the tangible value of their involvement. Another tip is position yourself as a partner by offering tools like checklists and roadmaps. These can clarify their role without overwhelming them. Also, make engagement effortless by preparing ready-to-use resources so they save time and maintain consistent messaging. Finally, keep updates short and focused so they stay informed without feeling bogged down. Using these strategies will help you build a stronger, more engaged partnership with your sponsors, ultimately driving change success. Thank you for tuning into Change Bites. I hope today's tips give you a boost in engaging sponsors effectively. If you have any of your own tips to share, I would love to hear them. Please feel free to connect with me on LinkedIn. And don't forget, you can find an infographic with today's key points on the Agile-Brainz by Ranch LinkedIn page and website. All the links are available in the show notes. Until next time, stay impactful.
Thanks for tuning in to Change Bites. We hope these insights inspire meaningful change. For more resources, follow Agile-Brainz on LinkedIn and check the podcast notes for all shared links. Be sure to follow the podcast for more tips.